I mean, we're literally talking about the things that we all saw and liked about Terraria the first time you saw and you liked Terraria, except for it looks like this. All right, homies. So I've got a character. So did I talk to Hex? No, I haven't. I really dove into this myself. So a couple things regarding Valheim that Valheim. Jesus, this is gonna be hard. I'm really bad at that stuff. Valheim, there it is. A couple things that I've noticed that are similar to, let's say, Terraria, because that's actually the game that I feel like this is very similar to, just in regards to how players are done. This is not as good as Batman. I would beg to differ, actually. Batman's fun, but it's very linear in its direction. The combat's really fun, so on and so forth. But this there's some really cool stuff about this that are not obvious on the surface. First off, the graphics. You look at the graphics and you're like, why does this look like dog shit? It's actually incredibly immersive, and this is a style choice. Kind of look at it like Minecraft. It kind of purposefully looks like crap, which means that they can add kind of a lot of really fun stuff to it. Much like Terraria, it has the player stuff where I create this character, I can create a character, blah blah blah, real basic, give him a name, and then I go to start, and then I can pick worlds, start my own world, do like a server version, a community server version with a password and so on and so forth, or I can go to join other games, but I take my character with me and his progression and all that stuff with me to the next area. That doesn't mean, like, when I get into the next map, or when I get into a new map or whatever, I don't have any of my built stuff, but I can still sit there with my character. That doesn't necessarily mean I'm like superhuman or anything like that. I mean, there are some benefits to it. Your experience levels go up based off of how much you use stuff, kind of like Elder Scrolls. So if I run a lot, I get a lot of running experience. If I swing my axe a lot and hit objects, I get a lot of swinging axe experience. I don't know what that means. Me saying Batman better and Smuggler being nice to game for sponsor. Oh man, you wouldn't have to sponsor me to play this. So, yeah, I mean, we can just dive right in. I've got a little world. I haven't done much. I've got a little cabin, and that's it. How's the building? The building is just ever so slightly finicky, but also very, I would say, kind of intuitive. I like it. There are aspects it could use a little bit of polish, for sure, but there are aspects about it that I do really like. It has this kind of, there's no first person. This is as far as I go, or whatever. There's like, there's ground leveling. I don't think there's mining per se. I built on this rock because the water, like, a storm will happen and the tide will rise and so on and so forth. I don't know. I'm trying to, oh, see, something fell off. I used to have a bar there. So sometimes, like, stuff gets stuck up there. I don't know when or how that's going to despawn. And the only way I think I can is just to destroy the stuff. What's crashing around? See if these vibes. It looks like, what's that game called? Breath of the Wild. It's very Breath of the Wildy. Look at the way he walks. That was the first thing that bugged the hell out of me. His little walk style. I never saw it like that. It bugs the hell out of me. So I was initially kind of playing in this the closer version of you, but I the positives severely outweigh those little tiny negatives. So here's another really cool thing that it does. Where's my axe? That's my axe. Okay. So things have physics to them, which I really like. Smoke, let's just for an example, smoke has collision to it. So if I build this this campfire with a roof over it, it'll collect on the roof and start to cause, it'll smoke out the house essentially. A tree, so all these trees, so you see there's a log over here. That's just a tree log that I put in the water because it rolled into the water and I haven't been able to. Here, and I'll show. Yeah, I'm gonna get at it a little bit at a time. I might be able to just push it. So trees and all that stuff, if they fall on you, they'll cause damage. Here, let me just get all the wood here. So all these stumps, this is where trees were. I think I can destroy these eventually. That's another thing too, the progression, the world progression of stuff getting done. You're really shoehorned. I can't break this at all until I hit I unlock a certain ability or beat a certain boss. I think there's a boss that gives me the ability to make pickaxes, and then I can start destroying rocks and stuff. But here, let's check out this tree. So it'll fall. I was hoping it would fall on something. So if that hit you, you die all day long. And then you have to chop it a little bit more. This is a lot less chopping than what you had to do originally. When I had my crappy axe, and I've only got the second axe up. Nice. And you can destroy stumps, which I kind of dig. Bro, what do you mean Minecraft graphics bad is better than Fortnite? Hey. Well, that's what I'm trying to say. Like at a distance, it looks really great, but up close, like let's say you look at these trees on screen, it's very Minecrafty if you look at it really up close. I would say, I mean, this looks pretty indistinguishably like a Minecraft tree if you weren't being all super specific about it. But you look out far and into the distance. Is this some feathers? Okay, nice. It looks super great. It looks awesome. There's fog, which will totally blind you. Totally blind you. I would say the combat is, it seems that they want it to be more combat heavy, have more focus on the combat. But it doesn't like, how do I say that? I think it could also use some polish as well. Me, I'm not as good at that kind of stuff anyway. Let me see. We have, I want to knock down a tree, and I want you guys to see it fall on another tree. I don't think there's any direction choice. I don't know how to make it fall a particular direction. Oh, okay. There you go. See, it took out some other stuff. So it took out one of these smaller trees, and so now those are harvestable. I think there's some over here. The update roadmap? No, I did not. Is there a link you could put in there? Ooh, what did it knock down? Another tree. The physics part is really what got me. I love physics related games. I love that everything's got pathing and collision. It's like everything that I like about games like Conan or Ark, but with a little bit more of a fun vibe. Also, so it's multiplayer or co-op up to 10 people on the map, And I think at any point I can turn on PvP or turn off PvP, just like Terraria. Again, that I do really like. That way you feel kind of safe. You could play with some other people. You could jump into some other rooms and kind of, you know, see what you can do. Oh, that's right, lighting. This is crazy if you think about it. Look how good this is. Ah, I'm on fire, fuck. I did not see the update roadmap. I was actually asking if you had a link you could throw in there, and I'll look at it. Look how fucking like 1-to-1 the lighting is. Thank you very much, sir. Release and roadmap, early access out now. Roadmap 2021. Hearth and Home, Cult of the Wild, Ships and Seed, new biome. If Odin wills it, multiplayer interactions, combat improvements, moon phases, tar pits, vendor inventory expansions, Starfile Brigands. Wait, Svalfire Brigands, more unique locations, sandbox mode, and Moonin. I'm in. I'm like really in, to be honest. It's like everything that I really liked about Terraria, but in a 3D, more fun type of world. Oh, that's right. I can go to bed here too. I think at any time you can sleep, and then when you sleep, you have these weird little like, in your dream, blah blah blah. In your dream, you sit beside a fire, a great hall. I'll stop reading that, never mind. You get all these buffs: rested, resting, shelter, fire. Yeah, that's right, I'm only 4 days in. I have to close the door though. Kind of annoying. What were the defining features you're talking about? Just I think the initial parts, looking at it, I kind of thought, what is this, from the 90s? And it's just a survival, like, kind of combat, more a little combat heavy, build your own kind of game, which there are plenty of those out there. But the things that really set it aside were, like, there's weather. The smoke has collision, so if I build a roof over the smoke, it'll fill the house up or whatever. It'll find its way out. So like you have to build a chimney if you're gonna build fire. Great for a review, yeah, fair enough. Oh, I could eat. There you go. I love the physics stuff that they've added to the game. I love how... Oh, that's right. Another factor about this game, the worlds are procedurally generated. So every time you log in, you put in a seed and all that stuff. Or every time, not you log in, every time you make a new world, you put in a seed and it makes a whole new world. I mean, we're literally talking about the things that we all saw and liked about Terraria the first time you saw and you liked Terraria. Except for it looks like this. And it's like a 3D whatever, and your guy walks like he's got a problem. He really needs to poop. It's all this like Nordic kind of feel. I think this is a very, 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 very cool idea, concept, and I really like it a lot. And I hope you guys do too. Magical stones are scattered. Yeah, I've already done it. Oh, that's right. So there's bosses. So this stone here will register a location for you, and that means there's a boss. This boss is kind of your ceiling to the next portion of upgrades, I guess. There are things you'll find, like if I collect a berry, let's say, I don't know, I have nothing off the top of my head. Actually, let me think. What was something that did just open up other stuff? It was flint. That's right. I picked up some flint and then it was like, oh, you can do some other stuff or whatever. And you're like, what do you mean by that? Once you collect a certain material, it'll allow, like, it's like your character remembers their past is kind of the idea of what it is, because you're some Nordic whatever who died, and this is you coming back to life in the next tower shield. I just made a knife last night because the knife has critical damage, and if you sneak, you do damage from behind, you can do like backwards critical damage, but I haven't done that yet. Yeah. I mean, just look at, oh, another thing too, this whole game, let me see if I can check that real fast. Valheim properties, updates local files. This whole game, let me pull those local files out, is 1 gigabyte. That's incredibly impressive for the size of the world, for the stuff that I'm doing. I could use another bite. Here, do I have any extra meat on me? No, let me cook what I have though. It's very active, the I'm eating full already. Yeah, this eating system is kind of smart too. Did it sizzle? It didn't yet. It has a, on the bar on the bottom left over here. Am I in the way of the screen actually? Let me just make sure. No, I'm not. Okay. Here, hold on. I do need to change some settings. The UI is kind of small. Full screen, miscellaneous, scale UI. Yeah, that's fine. So in the bottom left here, you have like your belly can only handle like 3 bites, I guess, or something like that. And so you'll have, I've eaten strawberry, I've eaten a piece of leg meat, and I've eaten a piece of tail of some of these lizards called necks, I believe. And it's giving me like health bonus and stamina bonus. You see my health is up to like 95 right now. Normally without any of that, your health is just sitting at 25. So I'm getting a rested bonus, I'm getting a fire bonus, and then I'm getting a bonus from the 3 things that I eat. But you can't just sit there and like, you know, eat 20, you know, like raspberries or whatever, and then you'll be fine. You have to like diversify your meals, and then eventually you can start making like special meals or whatever. What I'm gonna do now is kill some deer and make a bow. I don't think I have enough for a bow just yet. Oh. See, and I have this huge stamina bar now, and I'm getting experience for sneaking. And now I've gotten some experience for knives. Tanning rack. Oh, see, so I've got hide and or a deer trophy, and it gave me a new crafting, like my character reminded himself or remembered, like, oh, that's right, tanning racks. And then that's how the crafting stuff works. Okay. Where'd that other deer go? Berry. Yeah, once we get the deer, the bow and arrow, it says that you would want to play this, you'd want to do the boss in co-op. I really haven't been much further out in this area. Like, this is my whole existence. And this map is this big. And I've only been here for 1 gig. This is crazy. Nice. Yeah, that's a little tip right there. For getting leather and stuff like that, you need a bow. You don't actually have to use the bow to sneak up on and kill creatures with a knife. You get like sneaking damage with the knife, which is nice. Let's cut down another tree. Sick. I'm hoping one of these trees will fall on another tree and you guys will really get to see the physics. Okay, yeah, look. Oh, no, never mind. Rude. I don't know if in the future there's any, like, NPCs you can take care of. Oh, my axe. 7. There's my old axe. Oh, another thing too, the connections up for a game this is technically early access. Oh, I'm full on wood. Oh, crazy, I've never been full on wood. For a game that's technically early access, there seems to be no, like, issues with connecting. I guess people haven't had any kind of issue connecting with each other. Can I open this up and repair something specific? Alright, it's repaired. Let's put all of this wood in here. Bigger storage is definitely going to be needed soon. And let's take this axe and put it right here as well. Let's cook what we got. You have to wait there for the meat to cook. It's a little more active than just kind of walking away and hoping that it cooks. Because if you leave it for too long, it'll turn into charcoal, which is actually, you would use charcoal later for something else, but we're not even there. Oh, and the campfire itself is one thing. And then this cooking station is another thing. So the fire, it needs wood for fuel, but you place the cooking station on top of the fire. If you just place a cooking station over there, it's not going to cook anything if there's not fire underneath it. Just all of these weird little physics things are really what leaned me into wanting to play this. Just really pushed me over the edge. I have only, that's it. I will wait on that to be cooked. I need to fix that. Those 2 logs are bugging me. You could eat another bite. We will in a minute. I'm gonna have mushroom. Mushroom gives you a certain buff. Mushroom with tail. Oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck. Like, can I set my house on fire? I haven't even noticed if that's even a thing. Hey, thanks for watching the video. We do this Monday through Friday on Twitch. That's 10 a.m. Most mornings, we start the day out with a discussion or talk, and then afterwards we start playing some video games. If you want to be a part of these videos, I pretty much pull these directly from Twitch and then upload them to YouTube with some minor editing. So if you want to be a part of that, you can join us over there on Twitch. That's 10 a.m. Monday through Friday Central Time, and it's twitch.tv/SmugWellflow. Here's what you're missing. Yeah, so that happened one time, and maybe there'll be another time that is similar to that happens. Yeah. Thanks. Bye.